trade my boy.
Yeah, I feel that. So what we talking about?
They about to trade my boy, man. They want to get rid of my guy.
Which one?
Carmelo.
This one?
The real Melo.
The original?
Well, my boy going to Houston, right? That's
what it seems like.
That's what we speculate.
14 deal.
What I'm hearing is that the deal is not going down because of Ryan Anderson. The Knicks, it's his contract. They got a sloppy contract. I don't know the numbers, but I just know he got a high contract for.
I just know it's too much.
Yeah, for a vet.
What I heard is like Ryan Anderson isn't even a part of it anymore because that's why we got interest in the 14 to get somebody
to take on that.
To take on that contract rather than us taking that on.
But you think it's good? It's good for if he goes to Houston. Is it good?
Is it good for Houston?
Definitely good for Houston.
It's all right. At least
you got two dudes who can pretty much average 10 assists around Carmelo Anthony.
But I feel like only one person could get 10 assists. Nah,
that's not gonna change.
That person needs the ball in his hand to get those 10 assists.
Here's how I see it though. I see it like James Harden, like CP3 gonna step back in his role a little bit. CP3 gonna turn more into like Chauncey Billups with the Nuggets.
Damn.
Where like,
so we washing CP3? He washed?
He was not washed. How many times I gotta talk about Billups finished like 4th in MVP vote in that year?
So alright, so he not washed, but he watered down.
3-point percentage, always you gonna drain, you gonna be
This is what I'm talking about. It's what I'm saying is exactly. What I'm saying is he's gonna take a step back, but he's still gonna be there to hit the big shots. When Melo and Harden, maybe they off, you got CP3 to fall back on. CP3 as a fallback option, my man.
He's not gonna take the. He's not gonna enjoy the numbers he's doing over there.
CP3.
It's not about enjoying the numbers anymore.
CP3 hasn't enjoyed his whole career.
It's over about enjoying numbers. It's about winning. That's why Melo wants to go. That's why CP3 is there. They want to win. They're trying to go to the second runner-up in MVP votes, the number 3 team in the West.
So I'm just not convinced though.
I think they could beat the Spurs.
Melo stay in New York. We restructure that contract.
That's what I want.
Keep him close to his son.
It's also the thing, like, I hate like how Melo's talked about is not a leader, and yet our young guns love Melo. They want Melo here. At the end of the day, they can't get what they want either. It's a rebuild. I would love for Melo to be there with Kristaps. They're good friends. Tim Hardaway Jr., who is a re-signing, loves Carmelo. But also, I would love to see one of my favorite players win a ring. And I don't know if they could beat Golden State because I don't see the defense on that team. But it's gonna be fun over there.
It's just weird though. You know what I'm saying?
The whole NBA is weird.
It's weird putting Melo with Harden, and I just can't see them playing together. Like
it's the Olympics, bro.
Dude, this is an older Melo. Melo like 33 now. He gonna be 33 next year.
And all he needs to do is catch the ball on the wing and shoot it. Like it's an easier game for Melo. It's an easier game. He's still gonna get his 20, 25.
Only like the post up, sit on that elbow.
He can do that still.
Turn around, face up, look, pretend he gonna pass, but throw it up. It's like, what? I can't imagine James Harden cutting anymore. I don't even know if James Harden cuts anymore. Like, I can't imagine Chris Paul playing all. It's just so.
Did you see that offense getting stagnant?
Yeah, I can see them going on a crazy losing streak where they in the media, they in the headlines, like, how we gonna make this work,
I feel like it's so hard, like, even if they do have their struggles, which they might, like, I'm not throwing that out the window, but they still gonna come away with 55 wins.
Easily.
You know what I'm saying? Easily. They still likely to come away with 50, 55 wins.
How? It's promised in the West.
They just but they can run the score up on anyone. The only thing is what he mentioned, lack of defense. It's crazy. Like, not only are they not a good defensive team, but then they lost Beverly. Like, Chris Paul is a solid defender.
Solid defender.
But he's also older now, maybe. Who knows if...
How many minutes he getting defending top guns?
No, that's true. That's true.
Who else is
But they can outscore everyone.
True.
Except the Warriors, maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just...
Who's going to be able to lock that person out now? Who's going to be able to take on Harden?
Yeah, who's willing?
And the good thing about playing, like, Melo with CP3 is they're friends, right? So the thing about when you play with friends is a friend is going to check you. So, like, if Melo is having an off game or he doing too much, I think CP3 the type to be like, yo, relax. You know what I'm saying?
What about Harden? What if Harden's having a game where he going nuts and, that like the last game we seen him play of the year, he was missing, going nut.
Yeah, but that's because he didn't have someone like Melo to dish off to. Like, when Harden, it's like when Eric Gordon and, like, Lou Williams, they're like off the bench and they're like second. It's not Carmelo Anthony or Chris Paul. You understand that, right? So like he has that. And also when I see Harden struggle, it's like a throughout the game struggle, you know. He's not just going nuts. He's just trying to get it back sometime in the game. Like, oh, let me see if I can hit this shot. And it just doesn't work like
You
that.
got the ball in your hand.
Well, now he doesn't have to.
42 minutes, you going nut.
Doesn't have to, though. That's why Chris Paul, Clint Capella is going to eat this year.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like I would just love to see Melo and Harden kind of get into like a shooting contest on the same team. But they just coming up, like looking at each other.
And it's just like, it's your turn, Melo.
Yeah.
Harden only getting an assist out of like spite and pettiness. Like,
Yeah.
go, nigga.
Melo's only assist in the game. It's your turn.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's gonna be fun to watch. You look at an Olympic team, or you look at an all-star team. Like they're gonna find a way to work together. It's gonna happen. There's gonna be some. There might be some times where they get in each other's, you know, not face. Like they're not about to start fighting, but
I just think it's too much wishful thinking. You know, I don't think it's gonna
So
work.
really a good team, and you added two better people with them.
Melo, come back. You heard?
I feel like you just bitter.
Better.
I agree, though.
Yeah, you gotta embrace Melo leaving. I did.
He want to leave?
This is the first time I wore this jersey since 2009. Like,
I embrace Melo leaving because then, like, I see Chris as being an all-star this year, especially with the East being so weak. So that gives another opportunity for our team, which you gotta look for the silver lining, the bright side. There's always a silver lining without Carmelo Anthony on the New York Knicks for some reason.
But with that being said, think about this now. We throwing him in a conference where he know he can't win.
How do you know he can't win?
That's a disservice.
That's the second best team in the
Win a
league.
ring, not win games. He's been winning games. He's tired of winning games.
On paper,
who we talking about,
You
Melo?
mean he's tired of losing games? On paper, Carmelo Anthony's that Houston Rockets team on paper is the second best team in the league. In my opinion, the only reason it doesn't work like that is because a person like LeBron James makes his team the second best team in the league. But I could see a Cleveland Cavaliers losing to that roster on paper in a finals.
So a Houston Rocket team with Melo is better than the San Antonio Spurs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean that Rockets
Offense
team?
beats defense now?
Yeah. I mean, what's Golden State been doing the past 3 years?
Playing defense and offense?
But who's playing defense to beat that offense? That's what you just said. No one's beat that offense. No one's had the defense to beat that offense. Offense wins in this league.
Well, there's a lot of speculation that the Spurs could have beat the Warriors if somebody didn't come
All
up. But
sorts of speculation.
that's neither here nor there. But
It's here and there.
Nah, it's right here. Let's
It's
do this
here
now.
and
Talk about it.
It's here and
But I don't know. I don't see that. You know, I just don't see it.
At the very least, second or third seed in the West.
Definitely, no
So-
doubt.
I say they
Top
finished
14.
4 or 5.
Who's finishing third then?
OKC.
OKC is better than the Houston Rockets.
Defensively, yes.
Offensively, no.
Yes. What?
What?
Oh, because you see these names and you think firepower.
No, I see these names and I seen them ball. Like,
But you just said that people going to have to take a step back. Melo got to take a step back. Chris Paul got to take a step back.
Melo's
Paul George ain't taking a step back.
Yeah, but they
He
go-
turning up.
they all gonna take
Westbrook
turns.
about to turn up. And now they have the pieces in between. The role players that play defense and they score accordingly.
I just gotta say one thing.
I got them over them.
All right, wait.
It's just names on a roster.
Wait. Okay, so you look at OKC and you look at Houston from last year, right? Houston damn near swept OKC, right?
I think Houston.
And
from last
then
year is
what
better.
did they do in the offseason? Houston added Melo, or are gonna
Allegedly.
added
Supposedly.
CP3, and OKC added Paul George. I feel like Houston got him a little.
And like it
bit.
weighs a little bit more towards the better team.
I'm going to rewind it back a little bit. No disrespect to my guy. But, my guy Melo. Hold on. No disrespect to my guy. But this move, if it happens, will remind me of when Dwight went to LA.
This is not Dwight Howard, bro.
I know 2 different positions, 2 different players, but you gotta think about it. It was the media, Dwight, issues, media, Melo, Phil, issues.
You saying Melo washed?
Nah. I said no disrespect to my guy.
Just call him Dwight.
It just sounded a little weird.
I understand the idea of tempering expectations when you see a situation like Houston's where it's like, it's too good to be true.
I don't see anybody on the Rockets willing to sacrifice truly. In terms of like, okay, I'm gonna sacrifice my shots, I'm gonna sacrifice my, you know, my time with the ball. I don't see nobody saying like, listen, when I got him, you know, Melo never really been that guy, like to be like, listen, I'm guarding him, I'm guarding this guy, you know what I mean? I don't see anybody like that on Houston.
I think CP3 is that.
Yeah.
But
I think CP3 gonna boss him.
my guy is vertically challenged. Who you gonna do that to? You know what I'm saying?
It's not even about like who he's checking. It's more about like the fact that he can check Melo and Harden.
That's right. That's true. That's true.
But also, I would like to, like I was trying to bring up earlier, the silver lining with the Knicks. We get to see somebody like Kristaps come into his 3rd year in the league, come into his true self as a unicorn, eat a lot because there's not Melo with like 49% of the ball, and then the rest of the New York Knicks. And we also get to see our young gun, Frank, get into the... It just helps a little bit. But at the end of the day, if Melo stays here, we're still losing.
That's a wooden line.
First of all, if we get rid of Melo, we gotta rob whoever we deal
Oh, no,
with.
we're getting pieces.
We need picks, and we need young guns, because I do believe in the youth movement.
We're definitely going to get pieces out of this. I feel so, like, at least a couple draft picks, a couple, like, young guns from these other teams. But
I don't care who y'all get. I feel like y'all about to get fleeced.